around his neck. And he had to put it on the trap, or you didn't want to get any on you. The head cast him stinks.
Wow.
Might have tracked
You
the
probably, how many of you ever shot a gun? How many of you ever shot a muzzleloader? Here's how it works. You measure some powder and pour it down the barrel. You set a patch on it. Generally the patch was carried, it was either brain tan or some kind of cloth, usually pillow ticking or something they could get a hold of, but brain tan leather. And a brain tan leather will pass this around just like this. That's brain tan. All ungulates have enough brains with lactic acid in their brain to tan their own hide except a moose, and a moose cannot tan his own ass. You put that patch on here, you put a ball on top, and you pound the ball down with a little starter. Then you took your ramrod and put the ball all the way down the barrel. It's a flintlock. You pull the hammer back part way like this. You put this frizzing pan up. You fill the frizzing pan full of powder. Put this down to cover it, and you carried your gun like that. Ready to shoot. You shoot that gun. You finish the hammer at half cock. This is flint right here. That flint strikes this, makes a spark in the pan, and the gun goes boom. That first is the firing of the frizzing pan. Pull the set trigger, pull the trigger, and that spark. Black powder blows up. It's an explosive. It's not a propellant like smokeless powder. It doesn't build up a gas. It instantly goes off, goes bang, and the ball comes out the end of the barrel and kills something. And the little round ball that comes out the barrel will kill something like that buffalo right there. I killed a buffalo with this gun. You have to live by that. Okay, how much lead can you carry?
Right.
Huh? How much lead ball can you carry? You got a year from rendezvous to the next rendezvous. So what the hell are you going to do? Huh?
Get your bullet back after what you shoot?
You pull the bullet back out, the ball back out, and you build a fire at night. You might have 4 or 5. That ball is misshapen, but it probably didn't go through the buffalo. So you got that little odd-shaped ball, and you build a fire. You got a flat rock next to the fire, and another flat rock. And everybody knows this. Put some dough in your hands, pie dough. You got a ball. You round it the best you can. Or if you got running low and you wanted to, let's say you wanted to shoot a goose. You didn't take a lead ball, shoot a goose. You still see that barrel with gravel, sand from the beach of a creek, and blasting it. The barrel got a little tough, got a little wore out. This is a 54 caliber. A lot of them shot a 58 caliber Hawken, which is shorter, blockier. This is a long rifle. It's thinner in here. A Hawken was heavier through here, had a heavier stock, usually half stock, and it was usually 58 caliber, which is a little bigger. This is what comes out of the barrel of that gun. Right there. That's a 54 caliber round ball. And they lived with it. And they killed with it. They survived with it. And if they had to, they might have broke the gun. What are you going to do if you break a gun? What if you fall down and break a gun at the weak spot right here? What are you going to do with it? Put it back together. Get some rawhide. Rawhide is the leather from a dead animal. Scrape the hide off of both sides, soak it in water. It stretches and pulls. Soak it until it's really wet. Fit it around there and lace it. Let the lace dry. And it's like bulletproof. This gentleman back over here with a hat on, a little funny little guy. He's got some parse fleece boxes, which are boxes made out of rawhide stitched together. They're pretty damn tough. Rawhide's tough stuff. Had to survive. What about a gun part? Well, hell, when you're at the rendezvous, you might have bought another hammer. You might have bought another trigger. You might have had a little piece of metal screwdriver like that in your bag. You took your gun apart, fixed it yourself. You did what you had to do. Absolutely had to have a knife. Absolutely. Everything depended on a knife. How do you start a fire? The same flint that's in there, you strike it on a piece of steel, makes a spark. What do you spark it into? Well, the modern mountain man around here has a piece of char cloth, which is a piece of baked cloth that starts real easy. Well, I'll tell you what, the seeds off the top sagebrush that makes a hell of a fire. You just fill up a little bag with seeds off the sagebrush. Crumple the very ends of pine branches, crumble them like this in your hand and put them in there, and you got a flower that'll start a fire in an instant. Modern days, little bag of potato chips. Strike a match to it, you got a hell of a fire. I go to rendezvous for guys that smoke, or smoke a pipe, or smoke a roll-up cigarette, and they got a striker in the middle. Light the cigarette with a striker.
Yes.
That's getting back there. But that's what you did. You didn't have a match. You didn't have a lighter. You, the modern things you take for granted. Now visualize this. No road, no irrigation canal, no power line, no nothing. A game trail. Well, they followed game trails because that's where the game went. The game knew where to go. They're not going to take the high road. They're going to take the easy road. They knew where the water was. You lost out there in the sagebrush. Where the hell are you going to find game? Well, there's a bunch of tracks going this way and these tracks go this way. Somewhere down there's water. They went to water, especially buffalo. They went to water. But you got to remember something else about the buffalo. The buffalo moved like this. Buffalo moved all the time. They walked all the time. For several reasons. It broke down the bunch grass so the grass would spread. And the buffalo shit from the buffalo in front of them was churned into fine fertilizer by the buffalo behind him. Spread out, so everything grew. When the buffalo got done, he grazed off the grass and fertilized what was left. Made it pretty simple. Guess what was right behind the buffalo? The wolf and the grizzly bear. Right on a trail. Do you want to have somebody that's got 10 of these things, 20 of these things on his body, plus teeth like this? You bent over to clean out that buffalo, you better look over your shoulder. It's just like today. That gunshot became a dinner bell. Just like today. The gunshot's a dinner bell. The bear learned. And there were bears all over. The grizzly bear roamed everywhere the buffalo were. And so did the wolves. What did you do with the wolf? Well, the Indians killed the female wolf, took the puppies, and made them into beasts of burden. You hear stories about Indians.